Hi everyone, welcome back to the Learning with Girls Inc. YouTube channel. My name is Miss Suvi and today we're going to be doing some art. So I know that these can be really stressful times for everyone right now. One way that I like to deal with stress is by making art. Studies show that doing creative activities like making art can be really helpful at lowering our stress levels. Now I know some of you might be thinking that you're not that good at art, but I'm here to tell you that that's not true. Everybody can be good at art. So today we're gonna do an activity that will help you flex your art skills. It'll be fun, it'll help us reflect on ourselves and our strengths, and in the end, you'll end up with a really cool piece of artwork. So today we're gonna be drawing ourselves as trees. Now, this might seem like kind of a weird activity, but it's actually a really good way to reflect upon our values and our actions. And trees are a pretty easy thing to draw, so I like to do this as a fun activity. So we're gonna start by drawing our line of grass. You can leave a little space in the center to draw our tree, or you can draw it all the way through. If you want, you can add blades of grass or customize it kind of any way that you want. You can make it a different season, add leaves, but right now it's spring, so I'm just gonna draw regular grass. And remember that you can go back and add anything else that you want later. So first, when we draw a tree, we're gonna start with our roots. So the roots go down into the ground and spread out like this. You can draw your roots any way that you want. I'm using markers to draw because it's one of my favorite mediums that isn't paint, but you can use any type of medium that you want. So we're gonna use the roots to reflect on some of our core values and maybe some of our core identities. So for me, one core value I have, or something that I identify a lot with, is my creativity. I really love art. I really love drawing and just being creative in a ton of different ways. So that's something that's important to me. I feel like I am compassionate towards my family, towards my friends, towards causes, towards the environment. So this is one of my values. And I also feel that I'm adaptable. I moved a lot as a kid, so I had to learn how to grow and succeed in a lot of different environments. And I feel that's a skill that has stuck with me. So next, what we're gonna do is draw the trunk. The trunk is our center part of our tree. It'll grow up. So we're gonna use the trunk to think about ways that we can grow. So maybe there's things about ourselves that we want to get better at. Don't be too hard on yourself, but think about things that you maybe want to do more. So this might be investing more time in a hobby, or improving one of our skills. For me, I'm gonna put being more organized. That's something that I want to work on. I also want to work on, and I think this is a good goal for everyone, is being kinder to myself. I think a lot of times people are too hard on themselves, and that's something that we can all do, is be kind to ourselves and show ourselves some care. And one more thing I'm gonna add is doing things I enjoy. I think sometimes it's easy to get wrapped up in the things that we have to do, whether that's work or school or chores, but it's important to remember that we should always put time aside to do the things that we love to do. And then last, I'm gonna draw the branches and the leaves. So the way I like to draw branches is just like sticks coming out of the tree, basically. Wider at the bottom and then thinner on the ends. You can add as many or as little branches as you want. You can make this any color. And then from some of our branches, we'll also have some smaller branches. And then we'll also have some leaves. I'm gonna draw some different color leaves, even though it's spring right now. I love the leaves in fall, they change color. So you can add as many or as little leaves as you want. I'm not gonna add a ton right now. We'll probably go add some later. But for our leaves, we're gonna think about things that we do to show these different traits or goals that we want to achieve. So for one of my leaves, the way I present being compassionate is by doing things like volunteering. Maybe you can't volunteer, but maybe you can help out more, whether that's around your house or with your friends, being kind and offering your time. I'm also going to put making art as something I do to show my values, specifically of creativity. Another way I show my creativity is in my problem solving. So that can be applicable in things like school and work, but it's a way that I show one of my values. And then we can also think about our goals and what we want to achieve later on. So doing things I enjoy, I would love to read more. So we're also going to put reading. So you can write as much or as little as you want, but this is a really great activity to reflect on ourselves, to reflect on what we want to achieve, and to reflect on what we have already achieved, and to reflect on our strengths, and maybe also think about the things that we want to do better or do more. So you can finish up drawing your tree however you want. I'm going to finish mine, and then I'll show you the end product. So I hope that everyone had a fun time drawing with me today. I hope that maybe now you can see art as a tool to use to cope with stress or any negative feelings you're having. Remember that the outcome of art doesn't matter. Your art doesn't have to look like my art or your friend's art. What matters is that you're enjoying the process and that you yourself are happy with how your pieces turn out. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more fun videos from the Girls Inc. team. And I will see you all later.